Hey guys, I'm Zeon,
And I'm Dr. Aggro.
and we just got done watching the first 3 episodes of the brand new Berserk anime. Now, Aggro, you have been hotly anticipating this for like the last 15 years.
Hotly anticipating is... I think that's sort of a misnomer. See, I wanted new Berserk anime the same way that I wanted humans to have the ability to fly. I never thought it would actually happen. And if I sat down and thought about it for more than 10 minutes, I'd realize it wasn't going to be good when it did. And then, oh look.
Okay, thing is though, like, we've had plenty of good anime.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we've had beautifully crafted, like, great fantasy animes. Like, you know, they still exist. You know, there are great directors who have, like, who just ooze atmosphere into the works that they produce.
Media Blasters almost came out with that Blu-ray of Record of Lotus War.
Let's not dwell on the past there and the horrible missteps of animations, or what was it, like, U.S. distributors. We're going to talk about Berserk. Now, alright, I had only seen the original series.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the new movies. I've only seen the original series. I haven't read any of the manga. You've seen the original series,
Mm-hmm.
and you've read the manga.
Yeah, I read the manga years ago.
Yeah, like you're obviously way behind, but you've still seen a good.
Well, I don't know. There was a good gap there for a while.
Oh, did it go all like Koto Hirano on your ass? And you just didn't make a bunch. For a
Yeah,
while?
it apparently very recently picked back up.
Okay. Yeah. So, man, this anime is hot garbage. Like every time Guts opens his mouth, it's cool, and like cool shit is happening on screen.
But it's not as cool as it should be. Every part of this anime that seemed good was still doing disservice to the source material.
I believe it.
Like that manga was not able to buoy this anime.
Yeah, no.
It's bad CGI.
Yeah.
You just look at it and think, who authorized this? Why does this exist?
Yeah. And the thing is, though, like television CGI is better than this. I've seen like other anime adaptations where they use CGI, and it's
Red
like,
vs. Blue has better CG than this.
ouch. I haven't seen Ruby, so I can't comment on that. But yeah, like I've seen stuff like bits and pieces of stuff like our Arpeggio Blue Steel and shit. And I'm like, that's really good CGI. That is well executed, trying to look like anime CGI. I see this, and I'm just like, oh, this is jittery fucking garbage, and looks worse than a fucking PS2 cutscene.
The models they move blocky, it's janky, it's...
Oh my god, the fucking, like, the walk cycles and shit. Like, I was getting, like... Because it kind of reminded me of, like the first, like, Equestria Girls movie, where, like, they didn't really get walk cycles down in that first movie right. But here it's just like, guys, no, you've had CGI for a while. God damn it. It was so ugly. It's so ugly, and then sometimes, for, like, close-up shots where, like, they want to get, like, a specific expression that they just can't do with the CGI because that would be difficult, then they go into 2D animation. And honestly, the 2D animation doesn't look bad. It's, like, really detailed.
Yeah.
They usually get, like, a good shot composition for it.
Uh-huh.
And it's just, like, some effort. There's effort there, Aggro! And then it ends. Like, seriously, like... What was it? Like the only just straight up scenes that seem to be 2D animated is when they do, like when he's having flashbacks to the Band of the Hawk arc stuff, which I'm 99% sure they just ripped those straight from the movie because those are the only scenes that are 2D, and I know that movie was like 2D and CG like half and half, so that would make sense. It's like, okay. Like, I haven't seen those movies, but I know that much about them, that they had that half-and-half thing going on. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, like, the only other scene, though, in this that wasn't all CGI was, other than, like, the close-up shots, was the horse rape scene. Where, like, the demon horse, like, mounts the holy night woman. And it's just, like, horse rape time. That apparently needed to be a glorious 2D animation, getting all the right angles and just how horrifying this is. Everything else, though, oh my god, the fucking scene in the beginning where he's like at the bar, it feels like such a clusterfuck of like different cuts and just different angles and just him slaughtering guys. I'm like, I have no clue what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
I know all those guys are dead.
We introduce that kid, and then he doesn't show up for the next 2 episodes, and then.
Because, like, you know, the original Berserk series opened with a similar scene of...
Yeah, like, because they did kind of reuse the tavern scene from that Dark Swordsman flashback in the original where he...
Yeah.
Where he meets Puck in the first place, but then they just...
Yeah, and... Like, they do that, Okay, so... You know, that scene in the original anime. That's a gorgeously atmospheric scene. It just oozes.
It's really this anime's main problem.
Yeah.
Berserk has an atmosphere to it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason the original anime was drawn the way it was. And the way it either, depending on your point of view, got away with or greatly used all those huge panning watercolor shots.
Yeah.
Berserk, who authorized this animation style? It was a bad choice.
Yeah, no. Like, cause like I know, like I said, the movies were half and half. This just seems to be like 90, like 90-10, like 90 or like 95-5. It's fucking bad, and oh god, just it lacks any heart, any fucking just proper execution.
Yeah, like these things are happening because they happened, not because they're any part of a story or an ongoing process. This anime is cold and awful.
Yeah, it feels very machine manufactured, and the lifeless CGI is not helping that at all. And I feel like the people who are doing the 2D stuff, like, you know, like no one told them what they were working on, like what the rest of the show is going to look like. So like those guys were like, "Oh man, I'm making a masterpiece here," and then they see like what their stuff is juxtaposed to, and they went, "Oh no, that's what I've been working on." Shit.
Honestly, I will say this for the CG. I think they made it in CG so they could do the Dragon Slayer sword in CG. They wouldn't have to draw it to maintain that shape. They could just make that object and use that sound effect over and over.
Yeah.
Because that sword has all the love of the animation staff on it.
Yeah, the sword, like every time like he swings that sword, like, you know, it'll like, and they do like the slow-mo and it'll pan out, and you get like this really cool single shot. But then when he's just like swinging it normally instead of just like, you know, fighting guys, it's just like, I can't tell what's going on in the scene. It's so poorly staged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Dragon Slayer looks fucking awesome. Like that is totally balls out cool. Everything else to it though. I mean, you said they're apparently cutting out a lot of stuff in the manga. Like a lot of incidental
they're either
stuff.
speeding up, mixing around, or condensing some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It has been years, but I don't think. Yeah, like there's a bit in the beginning where he's dicking around before he meets Lady Farnese. So they jump right to that, which is, yeah, if you're going to start your anime, pick it up there, because that's the beginning of this whole thing.
Yeah. So like, you know, that at least, you know, they had like some sort of game plan on how to adapt it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just whoever the fuck's working on it is an incompetent fuck. Just the worst part is like the CGI. You know, like over 10 years ago, Appleseed the movie happened.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, like the Appleseed movie was almost 15 years ago now. And it didn't even look stellar for its time. It looks way better than this.
Yep.
It was... Whew.
I mean, this feels like somebody was going to lose his license unless they made a thing.
Yeah, this feels like how like Sony will be like, "Oh no, we have to make another fucking Spider-Man movie before we lose the license," and they just kind of crap something out. It's like
farmed out to somebody. This is not good.
Yeah, just it feels weird after like, because it's been like 20-something years since the first Berserk anime was made. You know, people have been waiting and wanting like another one. So it's not like, you know, like, oh man, like, you know, we gotta like crank out another one soon. It's just, unless it really was like the studio had the license to make those movies, and they were either gonna lose the license if they didn't make more Berserk. That's the only thing I can think of, like, why this looks so crappy, why this looks so haphazardly put together. Because goddamn it, like, you know, we have gorgeous anime today. Like fucking, like Madhouse would have been a phenomenal studio to pick this up.
Yeah,
Fucking.
somebody needs to Brotherhood this thing real fucking quick.
Yeah. Oh my god. Because it's not like the original. It was not like a technical masterpiece.
No.
It was cheap as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Dirty,
there was
grainy, low budget, huge panning shots.
yeah, like a lot of it was just like you know, still frame, pan over, and that was your action sequences.
But they used their limitations well.
Yeah,
the anime
because
was
it
well
was so
made. It was a work of fucking art.
It was artistically driven. Like the people realized we have this material to work with. They clearly had a passion for it, and they had the skills to like make something gorgeous out of the limitations that they had. Like yeah, the animation was fucking like low budget as shit, but like every fucking frame was so gorgeously drawn. They put so much detail into each frame, into each drawing. That's just like it looks gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Like shit. It wasn't until like years later when I heard people saying like, "Man, Berserk looks like shit." I'm like, "What? What?" And I go back and I'm like, "Oh, they were right."
Yep.
Man, because I thought that was like, because you know, Berserk was such a gorgeous fucking show. I didn't even dawn on me like back then that like, oh yeah, this is animated like shit.
Because they got the tone of it, the scale of it, the atmosphere. They got Berserk.
Yeah, it's just, ugh. Also, man, okay, like I know Puck is in the manga. I get that. I get that this manga was made in the '90s, and like going all chibi for like sillier moments. Man, that juxtaposition in this show does not work.
Yeah, they don't do it well.
Yeah, because just sometimes, because like the whole thing with like a chibi thing is like a character goes normal chibi, like in the same shot. Here, he would like float down in his chibi form when he's being all silly, and then like be in his normal form in the very next scene when it would hard cut away. And it's just, it's jarring, it was weird, and it just...
And you know it can be done better, because Hellsing does it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because Hellsing...
A lot of this, like, we need fucking Berserk Ultimate.
Oh man, we'll be lucky if we get Berserk anything after this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be that thing that like other anime studios look into. Well, clearly Berserk is not a marketable thing. You know, it just look how poorly this series did. Nobody watched it. Like
Somebody's gonna announce. I mean, like, apparently long-running badass mangas from the 80s and 90s aren't popular. We were gonna fully animate Battle of Cholita.
Guess we're gonna cancel that.
Son of a bitch.
Oh shit. Yeah. But no, we got this, and like seriously, like I really do think this is going to be like some sort of thing where people, like, you know, fucking animation directors and studios are gonna look at this shit and go, oh, well, clearly this type of shit just isn't popular, and not, oh, this is a horrible disservice to a fantastic manga. Because, like, I have to believe that manga, you know, has to be good, because the first anime was so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And this isn't, like, some nostalgia bullshit. I went and, like, rewatched it, like a few years back, and I was just like, wow, this show holds up.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Really fucking good.
But, you know, ooh, fuck.
And that's not even the really good part of the manga.
Ugh.
This is! And they're doing this to it!
Yeah. Oh. Whew. God, just every so often, just like looking over and just that blank slate of a face you had while watching it. It's like, I have a feeling this isn't living up to his expectations.
The problem is, this is about what I expected.
Really?
Well, because I go into adaptations with very low expectations. I'm like, they'll probably fuck it up. Let's see what they get right.
The Dragon Slayer?
The Dragon Slayer.
That's what they got right?
Yep.
Like, there are certain moments where it's just... I feel like just... I don't know, there's certain moments like, you know, like when the demons are like coming out of the ground, the skeletons, something like that looked kind of cool, just...
Yeah, like I said, there are a few good spots in it, but all of those are just, we lifted this from a manga frame, and it wasn't enough to fucking buoy this whole thing up.
Yeah, no. Just, I feel like they... Yeah, this does feel like a lot of just straight lifting it from the manga, dropping it into a CGI clusterfuck, and they don't understand like this is a completely different medium.
Yeah.
You can't just go 1-to-1. Like you need to you need to like pace. Yeah, like you need to have a pace. You need to have an atmosphere. Yeah, because like when he's swinging around the Dragon Slayer, a lot of the times it doesn't feel like he's lifting this massive amount of steel.
I mean emotionally, like this anime is a series of things that happen.
Mm-hmm.
None of it. There's no breathing room. None of it lands.
Yeah.
None of it has the impact. Nothing affects the characters. It's just
it's a scene,
checklist.
Yeah, and like you never get like that moment where a character just kind of reflects on a moment. And I mean
one of the huge themes in Berserk is the enormous emotional weight of this incredibly sadistic, uncaring universe, and how that just impresses itself on people as they try to deal with it.
Yeah.
So having Skelemans pop out of the ground is a thing that happens, but if you don't put it in that proper emotional context, it's not Berserk.
Yeah, because I really feel like, especially when you have like the priest who just recently was just like, don't worry, my boy, we're protected by God. We have all the, that should be this horrifying fucking moment. We don't even fucking see him until his fucking head gets decapitated by his dead daughter later in the scene. Like that should have been this horrifying, there is no God moment for him. This is a horrible, wretched fucking world where terrible things happen. And unfortunately, the only thing terrible that's happening is this fucking anime. Oh, wow. Yeah, just... I would say, I've never seen such a slipshot fucking production, but I mean, that'd probably be a lie. There's got to be something that's been as bad as this, if not worse, that I've seen, but fuck, man, this is really high up there, where I'm just looking at this this is clearly really good source material. They are just slapping it together. Ugh. So, how much more of this do you plan on watching?
I'm honestly probably going to give it a few more episodes. Maybe they'll figure out what the hell they're doing.
If you let me know if that happens. Because, I gave it, that 3 episodes, and, whew, from the first episode to the 3rd episode, it was a consistent quality. That was...
Yup. It hit the ground stumbling.
Oh, goddamn. And, I know there's gonna be people who are like, it's only the first 3 episodes, you need to know. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up right goddamn now. This is bad. This is bad fucking anime. This shouldn't have fucking happened. This is clearly just, really good source material that has just been horribly fucking mishandled. And there's gonna be fucking apologists, because there's an apologist for fucking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, there's probably fucking Holocaust apologists out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh.
The fuck do you mean probably?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I have some French historians to introduce you to.
Oh, okay. I mean, I've never, hung around anti-Semitics long enough to, gauge their opinion on the Holocaust, so, So, yeah. The first 2 episodes of Berserk. First impressions, it was utter shit. Whew. Maybe next time we'll talk about Sword Art Online. Another thing that was utter shit that we keep teasing, but never actually doing a vlog about.